Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect. In the last episode, we came here to Corlus, a planet that's based on scrapping old starships, basically. We came here to find the Warlord Okeer, who has been... That sounds encouraging. He's been creating krogan in a lab. But by all accounts, the krogan he creates are insane. He's been creating them to be perfect in some way and to ignore the genophage, whatever that means. But when he's done with them, they're being chucked out and used as target practice for mercenaries, being chucked out on the grounds of not being perfect. So this episode, we're going to go into the lab and we're going to try and find out what Okeer's up to. Because the other thing he's just done is released a load of his krogan, a huge amount of them, which are, along with us, currently overwhelming the local Blue Suns population. So much like last episode, this is going to be a lot of fighting Blue Suns again. There we go, there's popped his little head up. Is it worth using an arc here? Probably not. Ooh, it does look... Wow, Jesus, I was going to say it looks cool, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. The cryo powers are kind of brutal. You kind of freeze them solid and then just... You saw that, like, Jack just fucking shattered the man with... with biotics. There I kind of went, because once again, I kept doing it last episode and I'll keep doing it again, accidentally using... Because basically I've got... So you can map 3 powers to buttons. I got Tactical Cloak on Y. Boop, boop. I've got Incinerates on RB, on LB. There you go, I'm getting confused even now. Oh shit, I did that stupid thing with the sniper again, where I didn't have it loaded. And yes, I've got AI hacking on the right bumper and Incinerate on the left bumper, and I keep accidentally using the AI hacking on these guys instead of Incinerates. The reality of it is I use Incinerate a lot more than I do use AI hacking. Wow, that Heavy's got shields, that doesn't seem fair. Can you pull him up in the air for me, please, Jack? Thank you. Can you shoot him out the sky for me, please, Garrus? Well, someone will deal with it, I'm sure. Or did we not? Did she fall back to the Earth successfully? That very rarely happens. Usually someone shoots them out the sky when they've been pulled. Oh, she's nearly dead. There we go. Oh, she died in like a proper pose, like with her back against the wall. That's great. Oh, more up there, bugger. Garrus, there's one with... I swear I saw one with shields. Maybe there's not. Fuck it. Shockwave them both, then get Jack. Jack. Good one there. Oh, there's a Centurion over there with shields. That's what I was seeing. Oh. This guy's in my way. Thank you. That's the really nice thing about using powers. You can just use them to clear yourself a path. I'm running low on shields. Right. I was going to say overload that guy, but we can't. This is a bit of a problematic situation. Oh. Overload him, Garrus. Quickly. These heavies have kind of got me semi-pinned. Oh. Apparently one of them's dead. Wonderful. And now the other one's dead. Snipers are very powerful in this game. I'm going to have to seriously think about upping the difficulty levels. Especially because we're getting... I feel like we're getting better faster than our enemies are. In terms of squad upgrades and weapons and tech upgrades and that kind of thing. We've got better than them at a faster rate. So combat's kind of just getting easier and easier as it goes on. So I might have to... Oh, bollocks, I accidentally switched to my machine pistol. That was really interesting. The missile that was going to hit me just skadoodled over my head. Skadoodle is not a word, Doctor, so don't use it. Send a shockwave over there, will you? Thank you. So you notice that even though the shockwave hit the guy who had the shields on, it barely knocked him over because of the shields. So you can't target them when they've got shields on, but you can still hit them by chance with something like shockwave that does move in a path like that. Oh dear, this isn't going to end well for me. Up! We're just about fine. Man, you see why I never use that missile launcher as a weapon? It's really not very good. There's another heavy weapon we'll be getting relatively soon that is quite handy. Next episode, maybe. Or the episode after, depending on how fast we get through things. Where am I going? Well, that was interesting. I completely stumbled on that word 4 times, and then Shepard went, ah! So, a lot of things happened there. Don't forget about the fact you can press the left stick in to get the objective thing at any point, which is quite handy.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
Who remembers this person from Mass Effect 1?
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Ranathanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab?
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okeer is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What is Okeer trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okeer mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Too nice. That'll bite you in the ass someday.
Oh, I always like Jack for comments like that. Yeah, there's Rana from Vermeer in the first Mass Effect. She does have an unfortunate habit of showing up when people are doing slightly dodgy genetic experiments involving the Krogan. Might have to have a bit of a think about that one. But, yeah, once again, she's saying that, reinforcing what we already know, which is that Okeer doesn't seem to be wanting to create an army. He doesn't seem to be wanting to cure the genophage, so I don't know exactly how he plans on doing what he's doing. Like, what his real endgame is. But we can ask him.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Well, first things first, there is a terminal over here we can bypass, and then we can ask him.
This should come in handy.
So, that gives us Krogan Vitality, which I'll talk about more a little bit later. Okeer, let's talk to him.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okeer. You don't seem particularly caged or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about collectors, not your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps. But I will restore the Krogan. And my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or horde would. My legacy is perfection. With each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange. So isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
If your pet soldier is as strong as you think, maybe I can use him.
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
So, we at least now have a decent idea of what Okeer's plan is to kind of restore the krogan to their pure former glory, starting with one pure krogan, which he's created in a lab, and then working from there. Jador seems like she's also gone somewhat on the mad with power side of things. She's a bit of a tough one to crack, because she's got... oh, whoops. She's got the full 3 layers of defense, she's got shields, and she's got armor. She's got fewer shields now. Oh, and she's also got a heavy mech with her. That helpfully just makes her a great target, though, because I just have to... oh, bloody hell. If I hit the heavy mech with an arc, it should go into Jador as well. And it did. Wonderful. But, now here's how this battle can fuck with you. She's also got these krogan berserkers floating around, and they are excellent flanking tools for coming around the side and forcing you to break cover, which can be very problematic. Oh, well. Oh, bye-bye. Not my problem anymore. Okay, Jador's over there and her armor's going down a bit, and you can see these pods are cracking open and more krogan are coming down. Just trying to burn through most of her armor, which that did. How's the mech doing? Mech's got a fair bit of armor left. Oh, balls. I'm going to switch to a sniper for taking out the mech, because the mech's the only real threat at the moment. Jador's not that bad, and the krogan, you can take care of them pretty much one at a time. Wonderful. Let's buy ourselves some time. Hackety-hack. Yeah. Right, that allows me time to deal with this krogan problem. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be a sniper, but you know it worked. Oh, that was very close. Oh, and I did the non-reloady thing, and he went through the floor. That was weird. Take his knees out. Wonderful. Let's hack this guy again. Oh, I've got more hacking where mine came from, so... boink! Oh, shitbags. That was embarrassing. Oh! Wow, that really went badly for me. Boink! Oh! Wasn't reloaded. Oh, dear. Oh! So, I learned since last episode, what causes the mechs to do this... oh, it didn't... hey! There we go. You gotta kill him with a headshot. That's how you get to call him to go nuclear, which is great fun. One more hit should take down Jador, or let's just try and do it with fire. She's got a lot of heavy weapons, but I've got Bernie powers. I think there's one more krogan to clean up by the sounds of it. I think we're okay.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
That doesn't sound great, does it?
Shepard, if I knew why the collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
So, guess the 1,000-year-old Battlemaster was killed by gas in the end. But he left a message behind, and a console. Let's see what we want to do with his legacy.
Why would someone so fanatical sacrifice himself for one krogan?
Crack it open. Let's see what a pure krogan's got. A pure krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll help. I doubt anyone's asked for his opinion.
Normandy, Okeer is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Bringing the krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I'm not saying we take a crowbar to it right now, but I'm not giving up a potential resource.
It's your decision, Commander. Just be careful.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okeer's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Is it that easy for Okeer's perfect krogan to abandon his mission?
Okeer is just a voice in the tank. If his imprints are true, then he created something stronger than him. So he's not worthy of me. And if his hatreds aren't strong enough to compel me, they've failed too. I feel nothing. I have no connection.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Oh, Krogan. You get used to dealing with them with their ways, and it's all about fighting for the strongest and all that kind of thing. But I love that scene at the end where she's like, "I'm glad you saw reason," with a gun to his belly. Let's have a bit of a chat with Grunt and see if he knows anything about Okeer's connection with the Collectors.
Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on Collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
So, we now have access to Grunt's special research for himself, which is a krogan shotgun. Armory scientists produced a single prototype for Grunt in violation of Council's basis weapon safety standards. The recoil on the Claymore is enough to break a human's arm. Fortunately, Grunt isn't human. Can't afford it at the moment, though. What we can do, though, is why do we have access to intensive training? That's weird. We shouldn't have advanced training at the moment. Oh, I think I know why that is. I'll talk about that later. Advanced training lets you learn other powers, but we shouldn't be able to do that, so I'll ignore that for now. Krogan Vitality, or Krogan squad members, get 25% health. We'll research that. We picked that up on... Oh, that ended, apparently. We picked that up on Corliss. So, finally, let's go for I Want to Talk About You.
Just checking in. Making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Well, talkative fellow, ain't he? I guess he's got a lot to sort through. We'll end by just heading up to the research terminal and doing what we can up there. So we can do sniper rifle damage, which will be handy for me. Most of these other ones we actually need more. Okay, we can get armor-piercing sniper rifle, which would be quite nice, except we don't have the platinum for it, and the rest need more. Damage research to unlock. Can't do any of those. And can't do any of the prototypes. Fair enough. Well, we'll hold it there. So we've obtained Grunt for our crew. He'll be an interesting one to combat test. He's willing to fight for us as long as he thinks our enemy is worthy, so let's make sure we take him for a spin on a worthy mission. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Next episode, well, we'll be doing something quite different. And I don't want to say anything more at this point, so thank you very much, and good day.